Does she like me? Why is she acting that way? These questions can haunt our thoughts, leading us down paths of uncertainty and misinterpretation. But what if the answers are not as clear-cut as we've been led to believe? We've all grown up with certain ideas about what signals a woman's interest. A shared laugh, a lingering gaze, a fondness for your quirky anecdotes. We're told that if a woman recalls the minutiae of your past conversations, or if she lights up at your humor, then surely she must be interested. However, these signs of interest, as common as they are in popular belief, may not be the universal indicators we take them for. They might be just friendly gestures, social habits, or simple politeness. So we often hear that if a woman laughs at your jokes or remembers small details, she might be interested in you, but is this a universal truth? Psychological studies show that emotions and expressions are far more complex. We're not just talking about a simple equation here. The human mind is not a predictable machine that outputs the same reactions to the same stimuli. Each person is a unique blend of experiences, thoughts, feelings, and reactions. So, let's delve into the research that challenges these common beliefs. Studies have shown that the way people express their emotions can vary greatly. For instance, while some may express interest through laughter, others might do it through a thoughtful conversation. The way we perceive and interpret these expressions can also be influenced by our own biases and preconceptions. This complexity extends to romantic interest as well. It's not just about whether she laughs at your jokes or remembers small details. It's about a whole spectrum of behaviors and signals that can vary from person to person. Therefore, we need to consider how different cultural backgrounds can change these expressions of interest. But not all women will react the same way in similar situations. This is a fact we must keep in mind. Women, like all human beings, are unique individuals with their own personalities, experiences, and ways of expressing themselves. For instance, some women might show interest by being more talkative and engaging, while others might display their interest in a more subtle way, perhaps by being quieter, but maintaining eye contact. It's important to remember that these reactions are not set in stone, but rather, they are influenced by a multitude of factors like personal experiences and emotional states. Therefore, we must be careful not to jump to conclusions based on a single interaction or behavior. Instead, understanding the woman as an individual, beyond just her reactions, can provide a much clearer picture. It's about recognizing and appreciating these individual differences rather than making assumptions based on common beliefs or stereotypes. Therefore, understanding individual personalities plays a crucial role in interpreting these signals. But where's the evidence? Let's look at what psychology experts say about these behaviors. Studies conducted by experts in the field of psychology reveal that women's expressions of interest are not as straightforward as a laugh or a smile. For instance, it's noted that women often express interest through subtle cues such as mirroring gestures, maintaining eye contact, or initiating conversation. These behaviors are not necessarily romantic in nature, but suggest a willingness to engage and connect. Moreover, women's signals can be influenced by factors like their comfort level, the environment, or even their mood at the time. Therefore, interpreting these signals requires a good understanding of context and an open mind. It's also important to remember that not all women express interest in the same way. This kind of nuanced understanding allows us to appreciate the complexity of human behavior and interaction. Therefore, we're moving beyond simple lists to a more nuanced understanding. But are we perpetuating stereotypes about women's behaviors? It's worth questioning. Stereotypes can often oversimplify, reducing the rich tapestry of human behavior to mere cliches. This can inadvertently create misunderstandings, leading to strained relationships. However, emotional intelligence, the ability to understand and manage emotions, can help. It allows us to interpret behaviors more accurately and respond appropriately. Therefore, let's explore how emotional intelligence can lead to healthier relationships and better communication. But how do we apply this knowledge in real life without crossing ethical boundaries? It's simple. We embrace direct communication. We respect personal boundaries. We understand that each individual has their own comfort zone, and we tread carefully. We use our newfound knowledge not as a one-size-fits-all solution, but as a guide to cultivate deeper, more authentic relationships. We remember that understanding is a two-way street, and we navigate it with care. Therefore, we'll discuss the importance of direct communication and respecting personal boundaries.